I honestly don't understand why you're trying to play the hero. On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is shaking like a leaf. He won't last long.
I told you nothing, you whoreson!
You told me more than you think. And you ought to get some rest. So
All right. I'll tell you what I know about them.
at last. Not hard, is it? Go on then.
Jobst has a big problem. He lent money to Sigismund, who promised him Brandenburg in return. Only Sigismund isn't paying, and the Brandenburgers aren't just gonna yield to him. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause, but in fact he's just playing his own game. He has a grudge against Sigismund, and the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money to Wenceslas in return for Breslau. Only if Wenceslas loses the throne, there's no one to confirm the deal.
That's all very well, and it may even be true. But it tells me nothing about where they... Well, had enough at last? Is it worth suffering like this to protect that? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do any good? Now listen up. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
I can't tell you anything, because I don't know anything. The lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. I'm only of use to my father because he doesn't have any other children. If he did, he wouldn't have anything to do with me.
It didn't look like that when I saw the two of you cozying up in Taumberg. It seems I have... Ernest! This is the last time I'll ask. What do you know about Jobst and Liechtenstein? Where did they go from Ratai?
And I'm telling you, for the last time, go fuck yourself.
As you wish.
Ah! Ah!
So you're not going to talk? In that case, you won't be needing your tongue.
Sir, I don't think he can take much more.
I don't care. He had his chance. Take the tongs and get on.
No!
What is it, priest?
Godwin, no!
Shut up!
Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news. I want to know where he is now.
In Brandenburg. He went to Brandenburg.
That's better.
He... Radzig said Jobst sent him to Kuttenberg. That's all I know. As God is my witness.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into Sigismund's lap. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded in heaven for that. Well then, that will do for today. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all that blood spilt needlessly? Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night, gentlemen. Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
You know, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Hallelujah. I'm as thirsty as a fish.
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time.
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond.
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy hands on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Well, if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't have been able to stop it.
See how...
He's right though, Zizka. He acted like an utter madman who's tired of life. But you were still far away, and if it... Thank you, Henry.
A madman? I just don't run away from a fight.
Like I said. Are you alright?
I'll live.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries.
Get out of here.
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks. That's right.
Good work. Thank Christ.
Don't count your chickens yet. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it. We need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, Sakra, where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
How many people are there?
That's one thing working in our favor. A lot of them left with von Berghoff. Here in the upper castle, there's just Istvan and a couple of men. There are more in the lower courtyard, but we don't have to worry about them. Besides, there's a storm on the way.
I'll take care of Istvan.
Sure. But someone has to.
Don't worry. I'll do it.
That's just what I'm afraid. He said... The two of us can go. Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. What's more, we need to search our tower. And to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state. Have you forgotten, Shishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece. Don't worry. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian midget.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing... All right, let's split up. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Bergoff's chambers.
If I must.
It's just... He may be lower than vermin, but I don't want to strangle him.
I don't think the poor bastard who was guarding us. Robbing the dead may be a sin, but I'm sure...
Aye. Although, turning a blind eye...
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of... They really messed you up.
Requiem
I've gotta clean that, or it'll get infected.
Leave it!
No, we're not.
Requiescat in pace.
Now hold still. This is going to hurt.
Oh! It's not so terrible.
Oh? The last time you got this kind of a thrashing was... Always has to be a hero, even if it costs a bit.
lips like red wine. I'll drink your love until I die, my red wine.
Huh?
Nothing at all.
Where could they be?
These aren't the orders. So many papers, but still nothing.
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's a report for von Berghoff. I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
Farewell, dear boy.
I'm gonna shoot you! Start praying! You're finished! Show what you're made of, you wretch! Do it! No!
Mercy!
No
I surrender! You fight like an old hag!
Bastard! Fuck that! Go fuck yourself! Take that fucker out, damn it! Once more, I'm waking up. Fuck you, whoreson! You won't get me!
For glory! You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. I'm here, fellas! You! This will be easy. You're finished. I'm gonna shoot you. You're finished. They're outnumbered, you sick. Drop the charge. You wanna try me? Take that! You can't stand up to this!
Come on, then!
You won't get me! You're no match for us, fucker! I'm all yours!
Christ, come along. You heard Sir Istvan. We're on duty tomorrow.
Ah, give up. Just one more sip.
Christ almighty. Come on. There'll be trouble.
We're already in trouble. You think he didn't notice that we're pissed?
So don't make it worse. Come on.
I ain't going nowhere till I've drunk up.
Have it your way then. I'm going to bed. You sleep here if you want.
Aye. That's not a bad idea, actually.
You just won't give up, will you? You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
In the end, you'll see I was right. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
I hope the bar.
eh? You're mine!
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
By God's will, die!
Come on then!
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
For the cross!
Fuck you!
Die, you wretch! You're a dead man! You know that? By God's will, die!
Show what you're made of! What do you want?
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Guten Abend. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army is running amok here in the area.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? But they couldn't have been more wrong. Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What? I don't understand.
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's better to pay.
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the locals feed his army?
Das trifft den Nagel auf. And yet, that carrot-top Schweinehund.
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where Sigismund is staying?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what your beliefs, Sigismund alone.
Did Sigismund...
Oh yes, as soon as he got here. Mein Herr Peter, however, the villagers in the vicinity feared...
What happened?
They raised Messerles and Opatowitz. They haven't been here since then. Der Teufels.
How do things work around here?
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatowitz. And it isn't really all that safe in the raised villages either. Diese Banditenbanden have settled in there. A bunch of dossers who'll easily cut your throat. So goodwill. These evil times.
How do I get to...
Das ist nicht schwer. Or you could...
Where'd you...
They've up you pa.
I need to top up my supplies.
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka in the village. And that's no surprise.
How's it going? What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you look... Tschüss, mein Freund.
I'm sorry.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Hey, Doggy. It was nothing. Just a slight cold. Living on me with strong stuff. What a day that was.
Good day, and with you. God bless. Good day.
So you got your revenge. Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
the angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the...
God bless.
Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am...
Here you go. Take it.
Be it done unto me according to thy word.
Greeting. Excuse me.
God bless.
You see, meine Dame? We aren't idle here. My man trained like that every...
Lo, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. What do you say?
To tell the truth, I'm...
Getting captured is more your...
Leave him be. What's more, many a knight wouldn't dare to take on my man.
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily...
Ach ja?
Do you fancy us?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm. Pull cart, the first...
Excellent, Henry.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword.
You should receive some kind of...
And what reward?
I was rearranging our saddlebags and I remembered...
Oh.
A hunting crossbow. I was meaning to sell it.
My word. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some good...
Do you want to come with it?
Not really. I have a feeling...
Why?
A woman's...
The Lord be with you. What brings you here?
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But he's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnock of Kunstad went, would you?
I don't know, but
What?
A respectable woman doesn't talk...
I beg your pardon, my lady, but could you tell... I'm asking because I've just arrived.
If it's mercenary work, you'll have to... God be with you.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr interessant.
What of it?
Was soll ich sagen? Aber warte. You ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobrosch. See?
A white rat?
Ja.
What?
Just ask him if there's... Oh, yeah. Und das war...
All right. I'd like to...
What do you want? Bad luck.
You're my doggy, eh? Good boy. Good boy.
And this scar? It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Yobsters.
That's why I'm here. I wanted to take Catherine along, too.
She's doing the right thing.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours?
No, I'm not surprised. He might.
I'll be going.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
Well, although it wasn't me who told him, Von Berghoff did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go! Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like... a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin,
or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Now you're mine, you bastard! What are you waiting for, you wretch?
A death for a death!
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again?
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Henry?
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle...
He would be one of the best archers if he wasn't drunk or...
Shouldn't we leave before...
Easy, lad. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us...
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil.
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk... This is the...
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer.
One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hack.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here?
That's the...
What?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they...
What? The devil's been captured and that...
Who captured him?
How should I know?
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there.
Do you know where they're keeping?
Why? The town guard took him.
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have got... Not even a mouse can get him there.
How long has it been since he was...
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened.
A month?
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. They want to send his soul to the Lord. The devil.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want... They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to...
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men.
I was going to hire some muscle for...
More like I know you. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about...
Have you got some?
Well, not on me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them.
What place?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen west of here.
Looks like there's still...
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great. At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, keep an eye on him. And don't...
Get on your horse, or we'll never get the devil out of this mess. How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another war. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Haha, really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
As they say in Latin, carpe diem.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which... Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss. saw when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Anna could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them. Let's start here, Henry!
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much.
Oh, this mess?
Hey!
So where are the...
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, and something is buried up.
Don't you remember where you...
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places.
We're gonna dig through half the forest?
Nonsense. Oh, well, anyway, we need a shovel.
Which one is that? Come on, then.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just pick it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found... We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Longhill, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something...
Why don't you go yourself?
The water is cold and the bottom is slippery.
But if I get wet, that's...
Not just all right.
We're moving. No stalling.
You have as much fun as... Right. Enough playing around. Dig. Here. So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. Aye, lad, do not sulk. This really must be it. See?
God, what?
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the cannons? Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount up then.
I think I've heard that one before. What the hell with the hand cannons? Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
Then we'll make hats roll like berries. Waters of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Bring your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Waters of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Waters of harlots.
Oh. We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Well, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
We are here by the order of the Lords of Lipa. Release Sir Hinnek, and you won't be harmed.
What's the dry devil to the Lords of Lipa? They have no people around here.
They follow the instructions of Royal Hetman Radzig Kobyla.
If the Hetman wants the dry devil, I'm not releasing him.
Do you oppose the will of the Royal Hetman?
I don't see any Hetman here.
Give us Hinnek of Kunstad. I won't say it again.
Fuck off! Men, have at them!
You swine!
Yeah! Fucking horse
Move the fuck
Done, fucker! And now you'll...
Go to hell!
Take that!
Have this for your effort!
Hey, I need a hand here!
You're no match for me!
Kill him!
That was cool! You'll die for that, you bastard!
Take that! I'll rip your arse open!
You ready? Me! You'll die for that, you bastard! Help me with him! I'm bleeding!
for years. And you're the
He's had it! Are you waiting to steal us from your wife?
soon. If they're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. You don't have all day.
Here you go. Take it.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Behuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Behuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniek, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Didn't you say you wanted...
I changed my mind.
Anyway, as far as I know, and maybe...
Tell me about Behuta first.
Well, Behuta, he and his...
But you...
Yeah, he dropped everything.
Where can I find Behuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be different?
Look.
I'll go up.
But be careful. Behuta was never far from giving someone a beating. It was Slavik.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
What about me?
Well, that's true. I hope...
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they...
Who is this?
Oh, that's easy. He's Polish. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough...
Do you know where he could...
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with that?
Yes, you do. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage...
Tell me more about this
Raniek. Oh, and that...
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? But he would not stop.
Do you have any idea how I could find...
Oh, I don't know anything. It is possible he...
Did you ever see him?
Oh, but either way.
Tell me about this...
Janos. He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand.
And how did he get here?
Not at all. He was... But...
How can I
Like I said, he looked...
I'm already liking this Janos.
Janos.
I just love life like he does.
As you say, you know...
Thanks.
It may sound...
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares. A word about the price.
I'm listening. Finally, a reason... I apologize.
Look what I have for you.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. He's known to provoke. Did you see what happened?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dark?
Aye. It's best not to play with him.
Aren't you worried about...
Do you think I should?
I don't know. But when you're still...
No one for... Remember how...
Aye, but...
Catherine
What should I... I heard he's an...
He's the captain of Znojmo. But it's true that he has a foul mouth and he's any...
What draws you?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to... When things go to shit...
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room?
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. You think I want someone sniffing around here?
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor... If you ever find any... lost items.
I reckon the 2 of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's trouble with demons and all. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. The ground collapsed. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, that he wanted to take her somewhere else. And Smolka wouldn't have it. You know how it is.
Was he a fucking... So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get it. I went to see her. The girl was all blue.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me. He must have come with Sigismund's army. I've seen a few of those.
Have you any idea where I...
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout. Just so...
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. I'll have a look at...
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Greetings to you two.
Go! Ka! 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 Go!
Clear off! Now you're gonna get it! Ah! Ah!
you be spending? See, but of course, I'll have them. Don't even tread. Of course.
You don't?
And what?
Oh, come on. And full of me. An honest.
How?
You think I'm...
All right. If you're... No, I'm glad.
I have a question.
Ask her what?
Why?
Why do you...
Would you...
Well...
The hot...
So do I.
What's...
There was a... There's two... Maybe the... And then she's the one... She said that he... You and...
Was he a...
Huh.
So...
The girl... I went...
Who?
The way I've seen...
You any...
Rumor...
Well,
I'm glad when you do... And that...
Sounds in.
Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
What were you...
Well,
Who is...
we...
Can he be...
Aye, he's... Did you see?
You mean...
Aye.
What's your... Why her...
He's the... Has a... Certain...
What...
We're both... When
Aren't you...
You think...
But when you're...
No one... Remember...
I...
Catherine...
God! Quick! Go! God! Go!
Whoa!
Back off before I kill you!
Nothing. He's not listening again.
Here off! Now you're gonna get it! Show your stuff!
You fight like an old hag!
Bust!
Mercy! Leave me be! Defend yourself! This isn't over! Look what I have for you. You silly mutt. Aye, come here. Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here you go. Take it.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I found this parchment close by and...
What, exactly?
All right, well, I'm hoping...
Well, how about you show it to me? I'm pretty...
Well, you'll give it back, or I'll let...
Don't worry.
Give it back, you hear me?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, you've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time.
What?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was and the lines.
Fuck! You might as well keep it then.
Just this.
God bless you, sir.
Good doggy.
Good boy.
Here, Mutt.
Here you go. Take it.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
What's the hold up?